Right.
Right. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. There you go.
Care that connects you to what you need, anytime, anywhere, and fits best with your lifestyle. Whether it's in person, in your pajamas, online, or over the phone, Blue Cross Blue Shield of Michigan connects you to the care you need when you need it most. With the largest network of doctors and hospitals, an easy-to-use mobile app,
Oh,
and
no.
a 24-hour nurse line. Because we're always ready to help. Learn more about Blue Cross Blue Shield of Michigan at bcbsm.com.
Having a Coney craving?
You almost had to
Cheering
spend
the
the
Red
night
Wings
at
can build
Al's.
quite an appetite. Make sure you're fueled up for 3 periods of excitement with all your favorites from National Coney Island. Hockey goes better with our world-famous Detroit-style Coney Island hot dogs and honeys. Not to mention our amazing chili, premium Angus beef burgers, fresh salad,
Like Nana Joe's
delicious
face.
desserts, and all-day breakfast. Be sure to grab a Coney kit to enjoy during the game right in your home. Visit your local National Coney Island or nationalconeyisland.com.
Avalanche with a 1-0 lead over the Red Wings. We can tell you that this afternoon's game is brought to you by Wallside Windows, the official window company of the Detroit Red Wings radio network. Arturi Lehkonen with his 12th of the year from McCarr and Taves at 5-12. The difference in the game. Penalty killers have done the job for Detroit.
Yeah, real good job, and again, Billy Uso, a big part of that. Good looking power plays, both by Colorado. He scored a couple more goals. I think they've had some good looks as well on Pavel Francouz. Both goaltenders very sharp here in the opening period.
Fans win the draw. The puck comes back into the high slot. Pius Suter has had a chance in the first period. Moves it over the line. Bertuzzi cuts in, shoots the puck. Whoa, what a glove save by Pavel Francouz right there. Bertuzzi tried to pick the upper right-hand corner, and he came up with a beautiful glove save, Francouz.
Jesse Kemper last year was outstanding in the playoffs. He now plays for the Washington Capitals, the Colorado Avalanche, but don't forget about Pavel Francouz. 6 victories as they went to the Stanley Cup, the Avalanche. What a great opening period for Charlie Bertuzzi. Now looking like his usual self. Quick little short pass by Farr, but just hard work by Bertuzzi down that left side. I thought that was going in. That was a rocket shot. And a great glove save by Francouz.
A couple of times he's passed that puck down low to a teammate off the side of the goal for a chance to score a goal.
Again, the Red Wings have such great balance up front. All 4 of their forward lines extremely dangerous. David Braun shoots it right back in there. Rich Sutter pinching down along the boards.
Battle for it in the right corner of the Colorado zone. Sider, not a Pius Suter, takes a look. Checked by Devon Taves. The loose puck along the left side. Here comes McCarr through center ice. Stick handles over the Red Wing line, going coast to coast. Sends it in front, broken up by Sider. Quick feed to Suter. Out of David Perron. He feathers that puck and deflected off of Rantanen out to center ice again. So the Red Wings regroup. Perron shoots it deeper into his own zone as Detroit and the Avalanche will change on the fly.
Wow.
3:20 to go in the opening period. Good crowd here at Ball Arena for this Monday matinee affair between the Red Wings and the Avalanche.
And that's much more from Cale McCarr, the young defenseman, with the Norris Trophy, Conn Smythe Trophy, Calder Trophy, League's top rookie. We're excited. The Calder Trophy winner last year behind them.
The Red Wings really taking their time. And finally, Sider will roll that puck out to center ice on the breakout off the skate of Lucas Raymond. Crowd getting on Sider that time as he just took 10 or 12 seconds off the clock. Connor steals from center, makes his way in over the blue line, and the play is going to be whistled down. We got a penalty coming up to Detroit right here. Connor flips it to the left circle, now to Girard. Pass right circle into the slot. McKinnon with a drive, and that one ends up in the protected netting off a stick in front of Billy Husso.
Came off the bench at Nathan McKinnon, and one-time slap shot. Fortunately, that one did not get through. Good work by Colorado. The goal turned the bench, the extra attacker, and they'll be enjoying their 3rd power play of the opening period. It's a badly bench minor against the Red Wings.
17-25, the bench minor, and Perron will serve the minor penalty for the Red Wings.
And you won't like that. His second trip to the penalty box, the one that he deserved, the second one he didn't. The Red Wing penalty goes. Again, have got to do the job. Could not afford to get down 2-0 here in the opening period.
Yeah, you don't want to go to the well too many times against this team.
Well, I'll tell you what, the way the Wings are playing and pushing that puck at even strength this situation, there's going to be a lot of time left on the clock. They're playing good hockey in this opening period.
The other thing, too, is if the Red Wings kill off this penalty, that's 6 minutes off the clock that you're playing short of man.
And again, they've scored actually 11 more even strength goals than the Red Wings. Here's Colorado. Here comes Nathan McKinnon.
Lehkonen, who has the goal, motors it into the corner. Red Wings steal, and now lifting it out to center ice, Ben Sherratt. Makar picking it up at his own blue line. Feed pass into Chuskin, carries into the Red Wing zone. Now to McKinnon, left circle, fired the shot, and he's going to get his shots throughout the course of this game. You can count on that. Billy Husso with a glove save.
They're missing Gabriel Landeskog, their captain, their spiritual leader. They get him back in that lineup in that top line with Nathan McKinnon. It's going to be a dangerous team, but I still think they missed that second center iceman. They missed Nazem Kadri. He now plays for the Calgary Flames. JT Compher is a versatile guy, but I don't think he's the number 2 guy in the National Hockey. Probably better suited playing the third line.
Well, you mentioned all the injuries to the Avalanche. They've used 38 different players this year. That's most out of any team in the NHL. Here's a shot from the line by Makar. Off of Husso and into the net behind him. And it's a power play goal and a 2-0 lead for Colorado.
Then you think of all the great scoring chances. That's probably one that Billy Husso should make the save on. We'll see if it was redirected from, but Cale Makar just sort of snapped it on the blue line going left to right. Just seems like it bounces off the blocker of Billy Husso into the Red Wing goal. Another power play goal, 2-0 Colorado.
Not too many trips to the penalty box for the Red Wings here in the first.
But there's really two of them. One's a bench minor, and again for taking a challenge, and it was a very close challenge. And the last one, just too many men on the ice, so really just one infraction by the Red Wing players.
18:04, the time of the power play goal. We'll see if Makar gets it or if it was redirected. Makar's going to get credit for the goal, so a 2-0 lead for
we got
Colorado.
a text.
Wings dump it in behind the
Berg
goal,
said
Gerard into the
about
corner, wraps it up the right side. Holy Mata pinches
mandatory
in, and now
field
it's Ernie tapping it to the
operations
side of
meeting.
the Avalanche net.
It doesn't make any
Red Wings
sense.
came up and had a pretty good start to this hockey game. They had the first 5 shots of the game on Francouz.
They actually a better team in 5-on-5. Long of your shots on goal and scoring chance for Colorado came in those power play attempts. They've had 3 now in the opening period.
Down to a minute 15 to go in the opening frame. It's a 2-0 lead now for Colorado. Holy Mata takes a look up, hammers it out to center ice for Lucas Raymond. Raymond with a rink-wide feed off the skate of Fabry, deflects into the far corner. Larkin in pursuit, he was covered. And now it's chipped up the left side, down the ice by Andrew Cogliano into the Red Wing zone, under a minute to go. Play is deep in the Red Wing zone at the moment. Roenick scoops it up along the side of the goal, tapped it around the boards to Sherratt, outlets it out to Raymond at center ice, floats it ahead to Dylan Larkin, who poked it to the Colorado blue line.
Be there, be square.
Johnson drops it back. Lehkonen circles in behind his own goal. His pass off the boards to McKinnon out at center ice. McKinnon rolls it off the body of Mikko Rantanen, but that play is offside, says the linesman along the far boards.
They need McKinnon to pick up the system at the last goal, the power play goal up the stick to Cale Makar. He and Valerie Nichushkin picked up the assist on Cale Makar's 12th goal of the season.
McKinnon was the Avalanche's first overall pick back in 2013.
What's the mandatory field
27 years
operations
old.
about?
Well, he was a hit as soon as he came into the National Hockey League.
He's got that great size. He's got great speed. He can really shoot that puck so well. But really gained a lot the last couple of years. Just outstanding last year's Colorado won the Stanley Cup again.
Ring shoot it into the corner. Makar spins it up the right side to the blue line. Wallman holds it in. Suter had his stick lifted as he tried to pull the trigger. 10 seconds to go in the period. Makar flips it off the boards in front of the Avalanche bench, center ice. Here's Taves on the attack, 2-on-2, drop pass, Lehkonen with a shot. It's blocked by Wallman. And there goes the horn, and the first period comes to a close.
It's amazing how fast NHL players can generate a scoring chance. I just was looking, I think it was 6 seconds, back in behind the corner goal, and quickly back up the ice. And that was a grade A scoring chance, a very important block shot late in the opening period by Jake Wallman.
No goals by the Red Wings, but every time they do score a goal in this hockey game, it'll be a DTE Energy. Light the lamp goal. Score more energy savings at home. Visit DTEenergy.com.
And again, the Calgary Flames, the Edmonton Oilers hold down the final 2 wildcard spots in the Western Conference. It's a very important game for Jerome Bednar and the Colorado Avalanche. Currently 6 points out of a playoff spot. With their goaltender, Pablo Francouz, I thought the difference that opening period, he made a lot of good saves in the first 10 minutes when the Red Wings are pushing the attack.
Shots on goal in the opening period brought to you by the Metro Detroit Chevy dealers. Put it in D and drive the Motor City. 10 shots by the Avalanche and 8 by the Red Wings on Pablo Francouz.
And far and away the best period of the Tyler Bertuzzi coming off the injured list. He's been injured twice this year. And the Red Wings just so much better team when he's in the lineup. He was outstanding that first period, could easily add a couple of goals.
Red Wings spent some time in the penalty box in that opening period. Red Wings penalty kill in the first period brought to you by BetMGM. Enjoy the hockey season like never before. BetMGM, the official sports betting partner of the NHL and the Detroit Red Wings. Please bet responsibly. Red Wings were in the box 3 times, and they killed off 2 of those 3 power plays that the Avalanche had the first period.
And I think the coaching challenge with the Red Wing coaching staff was the right decision. It's a very close call to make. And again, it could have went either way. One skate in, one skate out. It went the Avalanche's way, but the one that really stung was that bench minor. And that led to the second goal. But still, plenty of time now left for the Red Wings. 40 minutes left in regulation at that time. If you keep playing the way you're playing right now, then good things will happen.
Hey fans, join the Wing Wheel Nation family for the 2023-24 season and experience membership benefits all year round. Plus, get priority access to the best seats. Place a deposit today. For more information and to place your deposit, just go to DetroitRedWings.com/deposits today.
Well, that Cale Makar is something else. You watch him playing again, just the skating ability, bringing that puck up the ice. And again, he's not a bad defender as well. They use him in short-handed situations, but he's an electric young defenseman for Colorado.
In the first intermission here at Ball Arena in Denver, Colorado. Thank you for tuning in on this Monday afternoon for Red Wing hockey. 2-0 lead for the Avalanche over the Red Wings. Our first period break is brought to you by your Southeast Michigan Ford dealers. Think Ford first. Jeff Rieger is back in our 1-800-CALL-SAM studios. He's coming up next. This is Detroit Red Wings hockey.
At Trinity Health, you have connections across Michigan for every stage of life. Primary and specialty physicians, outpatient and inpatient care, sports performance and physical therapy, senior communities, and home care. At Trinity Health, you're also connected to one of the largest health systems in the country, with access to experts, research, and technology close to home. Connected to one, connected to all. We are Trinity Health. Learn more at trinityhealthmichigan.org.
This week on Little Caesars, the slices and the sticks. Will Marcy order pizza? Will Daisy choose Italian cheese sticks? Or will all the dinner drama come to an end with the arrival of Little Caesars slices and sticks, which is half pizza, half Italian cheese sticks? Get Little Caesars hot and ready slices and sticks, or order online.
So Wednesday we'll just punch in at
Pizza plus tax were available at many locations. Prices may vary. Prices
At the yard, I guess.
at the yard from
What can I get you?
home.
please. Hey, Jesse, is that you? Jake, what have you been up to? I just started a new job at United Wholesale Mortgage. Mortgages? I know, right? But I didn't need experience, and they have paid training. Cool. The campus is awesome, and there's room for advancement. I should apply. Definitely. Hey, can I have a nacho? UWM is hiring, and we want you. Check out UWMcareers.com today.
You do anything for your pet. PetSmart can help. We make it easy to score food, treats, toys, collars, beds, and more. Whether you're on Team Dog, Team Cat, or even Team Reptile, Fish, or Small Pet, you can get what they need at PetSmart quickly and conveniently. Shop 1,600 stores, PetSmart.com, or the PetSmart app, and use Afterpay to shop now, pay later, in 4 interest-free installments. PetSmart, anything for your pets. Afterpay terms and conditions apply. Visit PetSmart.com for details.
Hey, Wings fans, it's time to play Poker Stars. Deal yourself into safe and legal online poker and play your favorite casino games like slots and blackjack all in one app. New customers get $50 in free play. Download the Poker Stars app now. 21 plus in price to Michigan customers only. Opt-in required for both bonuses. Bet $1 in casino. Minimum 1 poker cash hand game required within 5 days of sign. $50 casino site credit and $50 spin and go tickets are non-withdrawable and expire 7 days after receipt. Offers no transfer. Restrictions apply. Void where prohibited. See full terms at pokerstars.com. Gambling problem? 1-800-270-7117 for confidential help.
Up in the Wings, 2-0 after 1 period. Go ahead, check the period recap brought to you by DraftKings Sportsbook. Download the app, use code BLUELINE to get in on the action. All Colorado in that first period. Arturi Lehkonen scores 5-12, Mark 12th of the season, 1-0 Avs.
Here's a shot from the line by Makar. Cleveland lead for Colorado.
That was actually the audio of the Cale Makar goal, which was the next goal, 18:04, on the power play, made it 2-0, and that's how the first 20 minutes ends in this one. Check the team stats, and the shots on goal are in favor of Colorado, 10-8. The hits are in favor of Colorado, 10-6. Face-offs are in favor of the Wings, 8-7, and the Avs are 1 for 3 in the power play. The Wings are 4 for 1. 2-0 Avs on Martin Luther King Day after one period. We'll come back. We'll hear from Mo Seider. You're listening to Detroit Red Wings Hockey.
Hey, it's Ken Kell, voice of the Red Wings. There's a homegrown squad that's been around even longer than the Wings. Rose Pest Solutions turned pro over 160 years ago and has dominated pests ever since. Rose safeguards your home or business against pests like bedbugs, cockroaches, rodents, and spiders. Their technicians are also equipped to meet all safety regulations. That's why Rose is an official partner of the Detroit Red Wings. Pest problem? Rose is the solution. Call Rose at 800-966-ROSE or go to rosepestsolutions.com.
Winter brings all kinds of weather, but a new Toyota is ready for anything. Like the aggressively sophisticated Toyota Highlander, one of 15 different all-wheel drive Toyotas. Now through January 31st during Toyota's all-weather drive season. Get 3.99 APR financing on a new 22 or 23 Highlander with approved credit through TFS, excludes hybrids, and every new Toyota comes with 2 years no-cost maintenance included. Get complete details at buyatoyota.com. Toyota. Let's go places.
Your
Detroit
brain's
fans,
probably
we
an
know you love a
old
cold
brain.
one, and we know you love beer, but you don't always love the buzz. Beer lovers rejoice. Sam Adams spent years creating a rich-tasting, non-alcoholic beer so flavorful, it was named the best non-alcoholic beer in America at the Great American Beer Festival. Full-bodied with the full flavor of an IPA, and none of the watery taste you find in other non-alc beers. Just the haze has a full upfront aroma and juicy tropical notes. Whether it's dry January or you want to taste things out, Sam Adams made a non-alc for beer lovers with all the taste you want. Try Samuel Adams' award-winning non-alc Just the Haze IPA now. Limited inventory available for individual game premium seating rentals. Packages include gourmet catering options, VIP parking access, and more. Visit DetroitRedWings.com for additional information. Welcome back to the 1-800-CALLS answer. Wings got some work to do. They trail the Avs 2-0 after 20 minutes. Time now for the intermission conversation. Daniela Bruce and Art Regner both for the Red Wings, and they do a great show together on the Red Wings YouTube page. It's titled Word on
like
Word.
crazy.
And the recent guest was none other than last year's Calder Trophy winner.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another edition of the Word on Word. Daniela Bruce alongside Art Regner, and joining us today, Red Wings defenseman Mo Seider. Mo, thank you so much for taking the time to join us today. We've been looking forward to this for a while.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Took you guys a while to get me on the show.
Or to smell like Nana Joe's face.
You know, you were in your own show last year that really was a rating success from what I've heard.
Yeah, it was quite the experience with some of the guys.
Yeah.
It's nice to just focus on practice and games.
Now, are you going to go to Seattle and still catch fish or whatever the heck you were doing out there?
Luckily, that was Joel's part.
Do it. I tried.
4:18.
I escaped from that, but no, it was
That's
a
what
cool
time it
experience.
should get us
Okay,
there.
well, we are going to talk some hockey.
Now we don't have to sit and
We're
wait.
approaching the halfway point of this season. How would you evaluate your team right now?
I think we're in a really good spot, but we always want more. And we have higher expectations than probably most of the people outside the locker room. And yeah, I think our season's on the line right now. We have a lot of games until the break and the bye week, and we want to win most of them. And that's what basically all comes down to.
Do you find after you won the Rookie of the Year and you broke out on the scene, everything that has happened from that moment on, you seem to handle extremely well for being young and have a balance? Is that because you've been playing, we tend to forget this, professional hockey since you were a teenager, and that you know how to process things? Because it's amazing how you handle yourself.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I think it's just the way I've been growing up. You always stay humble. You know where you come from, and that's basically all I'm trying to do. Is just enjoy every single moment. Come into the rink with a smile on my face, even though it's frustrating sometimes. But that's just the way it is, and I just try to make the most out of it.
When you look at your offense this year, 13 points so far through the season, as we mentioned, we're almost to the halfway point. Do you feel like your offense is lacking, or are you focusing on different things? How would you describe your game from that aspect?
I mean, it's obviously easy to say you don't get the bounces, but I just try to focus on the daily basis. I'm not too concerned about my game. I'm pretty happy. I think I'm playing really good with Wally out there. We've been dominating most of the top lines out there, and we're doing that on basically every single game. So I'm not really concerned about that, and the bounces will come eventually, and it probably just takes a little bit longer to see.
You spent a lot of time this season playing with Ben Sherrod, but you just mentioned now playing with Jake Walman. What do you like about you and Walman, and why do you think that's working?
I think it doesn't matter who you're playing with. It just worked out. Even though I like playing with Benny, it's a little different. Both are really strong skaters. I think Wally's just a little bit more offensive minded, and obviously it's been working out pretty well. I mean, the other line it's been great too with Phil and Benny there. So I think we got a really strong D-corps.
Looking at this season, and I know that I talked to you and Lucas both about here in America, we're really into the sophomore slump. It's something that, we don't bring up. People say you're not doing your job. And what I find interesting is that for a forward, you could say, are they defending you differently? Are they playing you differently now that they have like a book on you or scouting reports? Is that the same for a defenseman? Do you find guys are approaching you differently or playing you differently? Because I always thought a defenseman, more or less, is in more control than a forward is, if that makes any sense. And I could be completely wrong.
Yeah, I don't know. I just try to go out there and have my A game every single night. Most nights it works out, and sometimes you gotta be comfortable with your B game, and that's fine too. I don't think anyone is playing you differently. They all play their best against us. They know we're on the up front there and are getting better, so I don't know. It's a good question.
We'll hear more from Mo Seider, Daniela Bruce, and our Regner in the second intermission. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to Detroit Red Wings Hockey.
WXYT FM and WXYT HD1 Detroit. Always live from the Fantasy app.
On the Detroit Red Wings Radio Network.
It's time to get your swagger back with PointsBet Sportsbook. New customers can sign up now with code SWEATER to get 5 second chance bets up to $500. That's 5 straight days of second chances, where PointsBet will match your losing wager in free bets. So use promo code SWEATER and enjoy more live betting markets than ever before. PointsBet, your move. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-270-7117.
Biggest of big games to the littlest of the little. Whenever you shop Meijer, you help support hundreds of local sports teams across the Midwest. From some of the biggest stadiums in the state to the familiar fields down the street, you're helping make a difference to the people and places you call home. Learn more at Meijer.com/community.
As any fan of the Wing Wheel will tell you, no other NHL team in the U.S. has won more Stanley Cups than the Wings. And in 2022, Chevrolet has earned more new vehicle quality awards for trucks than any other brand from J.D. Power. We're stacking our lineup with award-winning trucks like the legendary Silverado and Silverado HD, and introducing new players like the first ever all-electric Silverado. Chevrolet, the official vehicle of the Detroit Red Wings. For J.D. Power 2022 U.S. award information, visit jdpower.com/awards. 2024 Silverado EV available beginning fall 2023.
At Huntington, we've been asking ourselves, is it possible to lend money at zero interest? And it totally is. Introducing Standby Cash. When you need extra cash, you can qualify for between $100 and $1,000 at Huntington. And it's free when you auto pay us back across 3 months. Why would a bank do that? Just to look out for people. That's how we reinvent banking. Huntington. Welcome. Without automatic payments, 12% APR. Eligibility requirements apply. Amount available is based on customer eligibility. Learn more at huntington.com/standbycash.
Save time every time when you use online check-in for a great haircut at Great Clips, proud partner of the Detroit Red Wings. Download our app or check in online at greatclips.com. Great Clips, it's gonna be great.
Welcome back to the 1-800-CALL-SAM studios. Go ahead, check the out-of-town scoreboard. A lot of games on this MLK Day. Bruins, no problem with the Flyers in Boston. They won 6-0. So, to recap, after they finally lost the game at home this season, they've won 2 straight over the Flyers, over the Leafs, and today they score 6. So, they're back to doing what they do best, winning hockey games. Panthers also already played today. They take out the Sabres in Buffalo 4-1. Kachuk had 3 assists for Florida in that game. He was a +3. Later on today at 4 o'clock, so actually in minutes, Devils go to San Jose to take on the Sharks. Watch out for Jack Hughes, having a great season. 28 goals and 54 points. Devils are 28-12-3 on the season. They're 17-2-1 when they play away from home. Pretty impressive. Also at 4 o'clock, Lightning in Seattle to take on the Kraken. 6 o'clock, Golden Knights bring in the Stars. Golden Knights are just 13-11-0 at home this season. Rangers and Blue Jackets, they'll drop the puck at 7 o'clock. Ducks and Penguins at 7 o'clock as well. 7:30, Islanders will bring in the Capitals. Capitals just 10-9-3 away from Washington, D.C. 8 o'clock, couple games as well. Flames in Nashville to take on the Preds. Philip Forsberg having a great season, 18 goals and 38 points for the Preds. Preds 19-17-6 on the season. The Flames are 21-14-9. Also, one more game. Sens looking for their 20th win of the season. They're in St. Louis to battle the Blues. The Chuck's been very good for the Sens, 15 goals and 41 points. All right, let's get you back to our game in Denver, Colorado. Wings trailed the Avs 2-0 after one period. Second period just about to get going. Wings got some work to do. Ken Cal, Paul Woods, second period, take it away.
All right, Jeff, thanks a lot. Both the Red Wings and the Avalanche made their appearance out onto the ice surface. Red Wings were called on 3 penalties in that opening 20 minutes of play, and they were 2 for 3 on the penalty kill. But the Avalanche get goals from Lehkonen, even strength, power play goal by Cale Makar, and they've got that 2-0 lead after 20 minutes of play. Second period of tonight's game is brought to you by Jack Demmer Ford and Jack Demmer Lincoln. Discover the difference.
Cale Makar again, very good in the opening period. 2 points, 1 goal, 1 of the assists. But again, Red Wings had a good opening in period. Charlie Bertuzzi was a danger, so was Robbie Fabry. So was Peter Cedarhub and Rich Sider. 10 minutes and 13 seconds. Back on that blue line.
Cale Makar, he had 8 minutes and 16 seconds of ice time, and Nathan McKinnon, 7 minutes and 30 seconds of ice time. They're out there a lot during the course of the game.
They got our Jeremy Lehkonen at the trade deadline last year, and that paid a lot of dividends. Joe Sack was general manager. He's moved up to president right there now, but he helped Colorado win that Stanley Cup last season. Wings just got to keep playing now the way they played. I like the future of the opening period as well. I like the Red Wing team when Fuser was in that lineup. He's an underrated player and playing all kinds of situations.
Wings are attacking right to left. Second period underway as Wallman shoots it into the Colorado zone. Rantanen brings it ahead through the center ice circle for Colorado. Goes wide on Roenick. Shovels that puck around the boards. Johnson checked by Rasmussen. Avs hold it in at the line. Doing the job. JT Compher to play it into the corner. Now he's knocked down by Big Ben Sherratt as Sherratt works for the loose puck in the right corner in the Red Wing zone.
And Jake Wallman had big minutes as well back in the opening period. That pair played a lot for head coach Derek Lalonde.
Johnson fires the puck behind the goal. Rantanen scoops it up in the corner, drops it left circle. A shot try taken right there by Krzyzewski. Compher tied up Roenick. It's still in that Detroit zone at the moment. 2-0 lead for Colorado. Flying feed from the right side by Rodriguez to the point. Nobody there. And now the Red Wings will change as a long stretch pass is too far in front of Rodriguez, who goes after the puck in the corner.
Hard-working up forward, starts career with the Buffalo Sabres. Played last year at 19 goals. The Pittsburgh Penguins. That's Evan Rodriguez.
In all 82 games for Pittsburgh. Wing player blew a tire. That gives him a chance. Here's Makar with a shot. It's blocked out in front of Husso as Sider regains possession. Now outlets it to Dylan Larkin.
What a play by Nathan McKinnon. Wings turn it over. Dylan Larkin stripped the puck by Cale Makar.
Here's McKinnon with a shot deep in the crease. Husso made the save. Rebound Larkin. Pushed it behind Wallman, who didn't clear it out again. The Red Wings having a problem getting that puck out of their own zone at the moment. Rodriguez Steers it into the high slot. A bouncing, rolling puck plate back to the blue line. Cale Makar with a shot redirected. Off to the side of the goal was McKinnon, and he just couldn't get to that loose puck.
Sider lost his stick. It's a big advantage for Colorado.
Gerard now to Makar, trying to shovel it across, broken up, and here comes Raymond. Trying to cut through the defense, over the line, pushes it to Dylan Larkin, feed pass across, and he lost an edge. Larkin did as he fell to the ice, trying to deliver that pass across. Rodriguez back over the Red Wing blue line to the right point, moves it into the slot. Makar with a shot, or make that Cogliano, and that went off a stick and into the protective netting.
What an opening shift by Colorado, almost extend their lead by a goal. Great work by both Cale Makar and Nate McKinnon in that offensive zone. Nate McKinnon's got a sit in the hockey game, 7 minutes and 30 seconds back in the opening period. He could have 3 goals already.
Dylan Larkin made a play across for Robbie Fabry, but as he was stopping and turning and trying to send that pass to the far side of the ice, he fell down.
How about Cale Makar when he actually turned that puck over just inside the Red Wing blue line? Red Wings had 2 forwards, Larkin and Raymond, going down, and just calmly got back and got that puck back for the Avalanche. He's a dynamic skater back on the blue line.
Norris Trophy winner last year, Cale Makar. Here comes Bertuzzi on the attack, makes his way in on McDermott. They go crashing in along the end boards. The puck is popped to the left side of the ice for Andrew Cogliano. Out to center ice it comes to Brad Hunt. He'll roll the puck into the right corner in the Red Wing zone. O'Brien and O'Connor in after it. Jammed along the boards, hustling after it. Cogliano scoots it down low into the corner. Newhook, let it go. Logan O'Connor in behind the Red Wing goal on his backhand. Drops it for the trailer. Hunt cuts it behind the goal. The centering attempt, and that's blocked by Hugh Suter. From the line, Newhook got it now. Here's a shot blocked. O'Connor took the drive. Red Wings now send it to the side of Francouz, and this will be an icing call charged against Detroit.
It'll take Colorado gained some confidence after that opening period. Didn't start well in the hockey game. The Wings probably had the first 3-4 good scoring chance of a contest, but what a start here in the second period, putting a lot of pressure now on that Red Wing defense.
Bo Horvat having a good season with the Vancouver Canucks. He finally reached that 30-goal plateau. He's having a good season.
And a big comeback victory last night, Vancouver, 4-3 against the Carolina Hurricanes. Won that game in a shootout. They were down for most of that game, tied it up late in regulation time. And the face-off won by Colorado. That shot thankfully wide.
It's taken from the blue line by Makar. Who else is... Comfer picks it up, rolls it down into the corner. McKinnon drops it back. Makar cuts out in front of the goal with a chance. Score!
That's a different league. I mean, when you see that guy play again, just come off the boards again, that's that transition where the forward's coming out. He's going in. A little soft little pass, he picked it up. They've got a man down in the front. The Red Wing defender's going to stay in front of the goal. Walks up front, buys his time, and just slides it across the ice. Past Billy Hughes, so not much he could do. What a great play by Cale Makar. His 3rd point of the game is 3-0 Colorado.
That's world class right there for Cale Makar.
Just a different level, as I mentioned, when you watch him play.
13 goals now on the season, 2 in the game for Cale Makar. This one comes at 3:05, and it's a 3-0 lead for Colorado. Avs have now scored 10 goals in their last 2 games. They beat Ottawa 7-0 in their last contest. The Red Wings have dug themselves a hole as the puck is played up the left side by Ben Sherrod, and now an icing call has been assessed against Detroit.
It doesn't matter where they play him either. Usually he plays with Devin Taves. He's a former New York Islander defenseman, a great pair, one of the best in the National Hockey League, but they started the game today with Samuel Girard and Cale Makar trying to get Samuel Girard to going, so he's a great teammate and one of the assistant captains on this Colorado team.
We give Makar just a little bit of space, and he's likely to burn you.
Remember Paul Coffey back when he played in the NHL at Edmonton, played for Detroit again for a couple years. They had that same ability just to pick the puck up and go, and the forwards can anticipate something good was going to happen. They race up the ice and try and get in the offensive zone, and just electrifying defensemen both those guys were.
16:39 to go, second period. 3-0 lead for Colorado. From the blue line, Johnson with a shot that deflected off the stick of Adam Erne. He's flexing that stick a little bit in the high slot in the Red Wing zone, and the play is stopped. We've got a face-off coming up deep in the Red Wing end.
You know, he actually reversed a penalty call this year earlier on. It was actually a penalty against the opposing team. And he went to the official and said, no. He said, I lost my balance. He didn't trip me. Then the officials talked it over, and they took the penalty away. I mean, how many guys have ever done that in your NHL career? I mean,
Hello.
Hi, should I preheat the oven and get meatloaf ready to put in?
He's gonna have Salisbury steak.
Okay. I just took all the recycling.
Yeah, but you could do that. We'll be home in probably about a half hour.
Okay.
All right, dear.
Okay, baby. I have the cod fillet soaking in water.
Perfect.
And I folded all your guys' socks, pajamas, and underwear.
Awesome.
You just had socks and underwear.
Right.
Okay.
All right.
Ricky, what do I preheat the oven to for Salisbury steak?
375.
Let's see. I'll see if I can make it out.
375, he said.
Oh, he said 375?
Yes. Just make sure you don't have
Yep, he's right.
Make sure you don't have a grease fire.
Really?
Nah.
Okay. Gotcha.
All right.
See you later.
See ya. Theo.
Bye.
Bye.